Good evening, everybody. Mike here at Baker Street. My wife overheard a conversation I was having earlier, and she wanted me to record it and send it out. So there's a couple concepts that I was talking to a client about. There's kind versus nice, right? So niceness is, we all know this, right? Niceness is when your voice kind of goes, oh yeah, totally. There's, there's that sugary BS, right? It's not really soulful. And then there's kindness, which comes from the heart. You might be extremely gentle, extremely giving, extremely generous and soft, but it's more wholesome. It's more from your soul. And there's a similar concept for actions that, we came up with to talk to managers about this, about synthetic good versus organic good, and doing good things that are true, that are wholesome, are real, versus those kind of sugar-coated BS good things. And when you do organically good things, you get organic results, and the people around you that have a similar kindness and organicness and goodness to them, they see it and they want more of it, and they want to do more of it, and they want to be around you. They want to be a part of your business or your department. And an example was we had a client who they had a brand new line level person, right? Cleaner. They were a cleaner in the building. They had been there less than a week, and they had a death in the family. A poor family. Their son died on, I think it was on a Thursday, and I happened to be in the building that day. And one of the managers said, what should we do? I feel like we should do something. And everybody was like, well, he's brand new. What do we do? And the owner and his lead manager said, no, we're going to do something. And they gave him the next day off paid so that he could, get his arrangements taken care of. They found his address in the payroll system and asked his permission to send a gift, and they sent flowers and a card, and everybody in the company signed. And they said, if you need any time off next week, let us know. And that person in particular ended up leaving some weeks later in not a great way. But when he said bad things about the managers, the other teammates around him said, listen, man, that's not really true. You remember what they did for you in the first week when they didn't even know you, right? So how can you say bad things about them? And it was a beautiful thing to hear, because you could just feel that the building grew from it. You could feel that the business grew from it, and that everybody felt good about each other. So, that's just an example of just an organically good and kind thing, and looking for opportunities for that. Sending small notes to people in the company, thank you cards and small things, and, having small contests that you can celebrate small victories for people. These are things that have to happen in a healthy building, and you can decide how to embody that. But the more of that you do, the more that you increase the rate of interaction on good things, and you can control a lot of those good things, then those little feedback pieces or those criticism pieces that have to come up from time to time, they're far outweighed. So you don't have to do all this BS, sandwiching feedback, between compliments, which is just BS. You don't have to walk on eggshells. You don't have to dance around the point. You can just say what you need to say, because you've been going out of your way to be genuinely good and genuinely kind. You've been spending your time and putting your heart into it. So when you bring those feedback points to people, you're surrounded by goodwill, and you're surrounded by people who respect you and understand you and know where you're coming from. So I just thought I'd share that. I hope everybody's had a great day today. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.